Welcome to Crypto Counselor, guys. My name is Purusha and thank you for anyone who is tuning in. Today is 23rd of January. I hope you guys are all well. Just a quick overview on what's going on right now with Bitcoin, and I'll just break it down into points. So Bitcoin has been dropping quite substantially over the past few weeks. And if any of you are new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, that's fine. Just remember that we're in a real exciting, powerful, volatile year this year with Bitcoin and all the other altcoins, which are all these ones below Bitcoin. And at the moment, especially, I just wanted to bring some highlights because I actually think, and I've got a sneaky suspicion that the way the markets have been going with Bitcoin especially, there's going to be a bit of a tide change. So before I continue, just wanted to let you guys know that this is not to be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial expert. Please take my opinions as entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and that is my disclaimer. So these are just my thoughts and my personal opinions. So if any of you guys are new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at the moment, Bitcoin is looking at a really rad low price to start buying in. Past few days, it was around 11,000, 12,000, and now with the way the market seems to be going, I personally, and this is only personal, I personally have a prediction that Bitcoin is going to be dropping in the next few weeks, and we could even see like a hit as low as $8,000 for Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm saying that is so you guys can actually start buying in if you are new to Bitcoin. Now, again, this isn't for you guys to do this. I'm actually just speaking out loud because these are my thoughts actually for myself. If I had extra money right now, I'd be buying into Bitcoin, and I would be buying probably right at this point and also when it starts dropping more, because these are really good starting entry point levels to buy. And when you buy into Bitcoin, you can buy into Bitcoin and just hold it. Just remember that. Same with Ethereum here too, because that's another great coin. So if you buy into Bitcoin, you can buy into the other altcoins later on, and then you've got more value in Bitcoin because you bought it at such a low price. So for anyone that is still new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin was around $20,000 US, and we're talking in US terms now, last year around late November and December, and it's gone to really just half the price now. So we're seeing a major pullback, or as other people call it, a big correction in price. So it just means that a lot of people think that Bitcoin's been in a bit of a bubble, and for me personally, what I know of Bitcoin, I think it's fantastic right now that it actually is dropping in value, because it's been just completely, it's just been, you know, overinflated and built up to the absolute max the past 6 weeks. And for me personally, I think it's taking a big breather and it's just relaxing and taking its time and it's resting. I think, as a really cute analogy, Bitcoin is on a major holiday overseas, sipping cocktails, going, I'm going to go as low as I can. Everyone shut up. And then it's just going to start, boom, it's going to start going up in price. My long-term views with Bitcoin for this year 2018 is that it's going to greatly recover. And I don't know when, I only look at information as it comes and as it's presented to me. But at this moment, if it starts dropping below the price that it is now, 10,000 US, 9,000 US, 8,000 US, perfect times to start buying in. I mean, obviously the lower it is, the better it is to buy in. So, you know, and also the past few days, there's been news in South Korea that there's going to be tax on the exchanges. And there's going to be tax for individuals and for corporate investors and buyers as well. And if we look at the markets, and you know, Bitcoin is very highly dominated by the Asian markets, the Korean markets especially, you know, all just Asia in particular. It's very dominated. So, you know, when things happen in those countries, you know, it can affect Bitcoin's price as well. But of course, there's, you know, all these other different sorts of factors involved. Also this year for Bitcoin people, and you don't have to actually know if you're new to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies what Lightning Network is, but just think about it like it's an upgrade. So we can look at it in any way. If a car's getting a brand new motor put in, or for any girls who are into fashion, if you've got an old outfit and it's been completely revamped up and it's just been taken up everywhere and it's brand new. So that's what's happening to Bitcoin this year, and that's just a bit of an analogy. It's called the Lightning Network, and that's going to be happening to Bitcoin this year. And the Lightning Network is just, in other words, in user-friendly terms, it just means that there's going to be a huge upgrade to the software, and it's going to make scalability, it's part of scalability, transactions a lot cheaper. It's going to really vamp up Bitcoin's the problems that actually currently faces, which is low, transactions are so slow, fees are so high, to buy into, to get one Bitcoin, for one, to get anything with Bitcoin, you're looking at like $30 to buy in, and then $30 again to send it out. It's just ridiculous. The prices are just too high. So just keep that in mind. This is a really good year for Bitcoin, even though a lot of the people in crypto world are very aware that there's Bitcoin dominance. We've actually lost a lot of dominance here. So now it's like 35%, but everything takes time. Nothing's overnight, and this is a new year for Bitcoin. So that's what's happening there. So just keep that in mind. But just watch those prices. People, just start watching these prices of Bitcoin dropping, because the more it drops from now onwards for the next few weeks, great time to buy in, hold Bitcoin. There's also talks with Wall Street investors and gurus that Bitcoin could drop as low as 1,000 and 3,000. And my God, geez, if it did that, I wish I had the money to buy back into Bitcoin. And yeah, but anyway, Bitcoin, there's just a lot of sorting out this year, and if you can buy into Bitcoin at a low price, just get in now, because it is going to be recovering and it is going to start shooting up. It's going to be back from its holiday, having all Bitcoin cocktails. All right, so this is something new that I saw in an article this week. This week's Bitcoin Atom fork, a quick primer. So this is another fork that's happening this week, and it's called Bitcoin Atom. I really like this little picture. There's all these cool pictures out there, with Bitcoin. I really like them. I kind of save them to my phone and stuff, and I just, yeah. There you go. Look at that. Look at that one. Looks really rad, There's another one. Looks really good too. It's not very clear. There's just all these really good pictures, these Bitcoin pictures. I love them. This one looks like the Matrix. Look at that. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, here we go. So Bitcoin Atom. So it's an ambitious fork in a nutshell. And that's happening in the next few days actually. It has something that's called atomic swaps, which is pretty advanced technology. I am not a tech guru, but just, have a look at what that is. But look, it's part of the atomic swaps. Is actually, it's been around since 2013, but it's just been implemented more so in 2017. And something that I really like about this, and this is just me personally, I love anything that are hybrids. I love hybrids because hybrids are like the most unique projects and, unique forms of mixtures and stuff like that. So Bitcoin Atom uses a hybrid consensus model that combines proof of work and proof of stake. So it's two different algorithms for reaching consensus or agreement. So that's something interesting. The symbol is BCA, and it's going to be forking, I think, at 505,888 this week. So that's when it's forking. So check out this article. It's really, really good. It's by venturebeat.com, and it just mentions a bit about what's going on with Bitcoin Atom, Bitcoin scalability issues, etc. And yeah, there you go, a little video and the stuff. you know, there's been Bitcoin Private. That's another thing too. Bitcoin Private has also forked, and for any Bitcoin holders out there and Z Classic holders out there, that is due to fork, I think, in about a month. It hasn't been announced yet, but if you own Z Classic coins, then you'll be getting, you know, 1-to-1 ratio. Same with Bitcoin. So, you know, there you go. All Bitcoin news, people. But most importantly, the price of Bitcoin is tanking, and it's tanking a lot. So get into Bitcoin, buy some Bitcoin, or just watch the markets. Just watch it drop, 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 drop. And yeah, this is starting to look like really, really great cheap prices again. Take care of yourselves. Hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the videos, please. Share the words. I always try to provide some really good info on my channel. And yeah, I need supporters. So please sign up and take care of yourselves. Keep your liquids up. Drink water, drink chamomile tea. We're in a fast, speedy, insomniac world of cryptocurrencies. It's the desert, it's the magical desert, and there's too much dynamic stuff going on. So we really need to get some calming stuff into us. So take it easy, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.